Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about the cost of Easter Show, Sydney, Australia.
2022.
Royal Easter Show 2022.
Yeah, it's apparently the 200-year anniversary for the show. So we went there on Easter Saturday.
So it's pretty much during school holiday. Every year there's always an event in Australia. One of the main attractions during the first term school holiday would be Easter Show.
What is Easter Show?
It's just a way of family to go out and spend lots of money.
No, it is Australian. They showcase the agriculture, produce.
Yeah.
What do they grow? What do they sell? And how can they trade? I think a lot of animals and food.
It's a theme park versus...
I think the theme park is eventually they add on. Our
Yeah.
original idea is just all the farmers gather around to showcase what they have, what they grow,
Yeah. So
and they
it's
trade. That's how I see it.
It's a fun activity for kids as well. During the first term of school holiday, it's not too hot, not too cold, and it's bound to be lots of, I guess, attraction for kids and teenagers.
Yep. So it was our first time going to Easter Show with the kids. I've been holding it back because I didn't want to take the pram there, and then they fall asleep, and we pay for full price. It's not my thing. Have to make the most of it.
So we waited until they were 5 and 6 years old.
Yes.
So that way we don't have to bring a pram, and they can walk and they can enjoy, observe a lot more information in there.
Correct.
So
and we didn't know how much does it cost. We're thinking the tickets, the entry. So what we have spent in general is the entry ticket.
Yep.
I will just talk about that and talk
Sure.
about number later.
Okay.
Entry ticket, they have show bags, little kids like it, and female like it. Rice, most kids and teenagers like it. Food,
Yep.
everyone needs it. Drink.
Yeah, food and drinks.
Some other activity. That's it.
In there, like, I think our kids were young enough, so they go to, I guess they can do a pony ride.
Yes.
And there's a lot of little farms here and there, and there's a different activity. There's a lot of shows in there, but we didn't cover the whole entire lot.
No, so one of the mistakes we went is during the long weekend.
Yeah.
Way too many people. We left them at 10 o'clock and just way too many people. When we arrived in front of the entrance, we couldn't even see the gate. Where's the gate?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that many people for
It's
ages.
like going to a concert, and we know it's like,
Concert is okay, but not with the
Events.
little kids. So, and even our kids never seen that many people. They were holding our hands tight. They were scared.
So give you guys a breakdown of it. So I figured if you are thinking of going to Easter Show, maybe this year or
As a
next
family
year.
of four,
Yeah.
for example, us.
For us as a family of four, how much did we actually spend? And we'll break down what you expected to
Yes.
spend, let's say,
Yes.
based on our experience.
Yeah.
So we go.
Because, sorry, just have to add on something. Because when we went there, we got the kids to buy their own show bag with the cash, but anything else we paid by card. So we just tap, 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 tap. So we didn't know how much. It was till we came home on that night, and then we tally up all the money. It was wow.
So be mindful of that if you're not, I guess, money savvy in a sense, because you'll be amazed how much it was a big surprise for us.
Definitely overspend.
Yeah, so we did had a game plan, but it wasn't
not working out because too many people, and it was kind of a hot day. There's not much cover. Indoor, it was so packed.
Yeah, it's chaos everywhere. So expected.
I haven't been rubbing out a stranger's shoulder for a long time. that okay aspect.
No, mind you, also Australia's been on lockdown in the past 2 years, so this is, I guess, the first event that we've been into.
Yes.
That is somewhat with less restriction.
Yeah,
with
there's no
restriction. With less, I guess. Everyone probably feel the same way because they can't travel and it's a family activity.
You can travel, but then
there's a risk involved if you are
Yeah.
traveling. So this is like domestic train, like within the city type of travel, let's say.
Yep.
Family activity,
Yep.
let's say. So yeah, we'll give
Let's
you a
get
breakdown on our costs So
first is the entry ticket. So it was $120 for 4 of us.
we can't buy the ticket at the door, so it has to be online.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. We bought the whole day ticket,
Yeah.
so they have the whole day ticket or late ticket, which you have to enter after 4 p.m. Well, for my personal point of view, I'll see that $120 is for the evening show. That's worth for the $120.
So just the entry ticket is $120.
Yeah, and then you will see all the shows. You can play for some free activities, pet the animal, see the animal, wood chopping, and the end of the performance and firework.
If you can last, we did we arrived roughly about what?
11?
So we left our home roughly about 10 o'clock just after breakfast. We get there about
11?
10:30, 11-ish, somewhere around there. So,
And then line up.
and by the time we hit the entry, I reckon it's about lunchtime or so.
Yeah, almost lunchtime.
So,
I think around 11 we went in.
Be mindful there will be a lot of crowd, a lot of people. And we took public transport to get there.
Yeah, it was free, the train.
Yeah.
Well, one is the show ticket included for free train ride.
Okay.
But also on this week is the train union. They having a free and public transportation for
the school holiday for the next 2 weeks.
Correct.
Well, this time around
So
anyway. I'm not quite sure.
Transportation was free. Yes.
Yeah.
The next one?
The next one will be we're looking at a breakdown of our food, lunch, dinner, plus a few drinks.
Snacks and
drinks.
It was just give me that. Give me line up for 15 minutes at least and give me everything. That's our strategy.
15 minutes? I'd say I'll spend
yours the
a
longest.
plus.
So first thing I spent, it was
cheese on a stick.
No. We went on the lunch first. We tried to get to the Woolly Stone, but it was way too many people. Great. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's go out. So we had sushi for our lunch. So how much was it?
Sushi hub in here is $62. So that's the first one that we spent. $62. That consists of 5 sushi rolls.
It's 8. 8 sushi rolls.
8 sushi rolls.
Yeah, you bought 4. I bought 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 sushi roll, a pack of 5 pieces of sushi, and 2 of those like egg omelet on stick. So the main attraction in Easter show is food on a stick. So we bought this omelet on a stick. So it costed us $62. We chose it. It was because one of the shortest line. When you have little kids, you don't want to line up.
Yeah, it's pretty much then I look through the whole entire area, the food area anyway. Everywhere you go, you're bound to have to line up. But when you have children, you probably want to go as quickly as possible.
And our kids love sushi anyway.
Yeah.
So $62.
That's
the best value in the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Is you can get it anywhere, but if you don't want to line up,
that's
and the cost. Next,
I bought
the pineapple juice and the ice cream. I waited around 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was just on the drink because we were waiting in line for
in the sun.
For what is it? I guess the
bumper
Dodge
car.
The bumper car.
Dodge car.
While I was waiting in line, you bought
next
the drinks.
door. Yeah,
which is next door.
So I bought a pineapple juice and the ice cream, $6 each. So that's $12. It's yummy.
The next one. And then after that, we bought, I guess also after lunchtime, probably around lunchtime, we bought, for me anyway, I bought the chips on a stick, nachos.
It's for you.
Chips on the sticks, nachos, and 3 of the cheese on the stick, as well as a bowl of chips. And the whole entire lot cost us $51.
Yep. And then when you line up there, I line up on the other side with a cheese on stick and hot dog on stick and a large lemonade. So it was $20. So it's I think $6 and $8.
So cheese on a stick is $6.
Yep.
Hot dog on a stick is $6.
Yep. And one of the lemonade $8.
Then after that also we
bought Fairy Floss.
Oh yeah, Fairy Floss.
$5 each.
That was $5 for one stick. Yeah. And we
cup of sugar, $5.
We thought our kids would enjoy that being in a theme park, in a carnival of some sort. They didn't touch it.
Good. So we don't have to get any more. I tried to finish one, but I couldn't.
And then the next one after that, it was in the evening when we sort of like chilled down a bit more. thirsty, and we bought also
two more
lemonades.
Yep, so that's $16.
$8
each. Yes.
During lunch, I forgot to mention that because we bought it in a bundle in the sushi hub, let's say, that will comes with 2 bottles of water or soft drink of your choice.
Yeah, that's good. That's the best value, seriously.
So we chose the bottle of water because we know bound to
lasted
be
us longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're going to be buying some sort of sugary drinks.
Yeah, and it was our kid's first time having lemonade. So I just, okay, go. Once a year, I'm okay.
So those are just the food. Breakdown. So, and then the next one will be, in the beginning when we were entering the show, there was I guess in a farm area.
Yeah.
In that farm area, there was a pony ride. The pony ride alone for 3
little round.
That cost us $6.
$8.
No, sorry, $8 per child per ticket. Now, because again, we looked at the line. It's a long line. The kids never done that before, so we just tap. So, and then throughout the day, there's bound to be events.
Yes.
We looked for the wood chopping first of all, and we also went through, I guess, the rides.
Yeah,
our kids had a lot of plan on what type of rides they're going through.
Yeah, so what we normally go out for event, we normally debrief them.
Yeah.
Tell them what's going on, what you will see, what do you expect. So we show them what kind of ride, and they check it, expectation, and then when we went there, reality. Which is good. So they want this and want that when they saw on the internet, on the website. And then, they want this and that, but then eventually, what kind of ride did we go through?
I think it's like 4 or 5 bumper cars only.
Yeah, that's their favorite. Our son's favorite.
So,
a bumper car, we did, how many times did you do it?
5 bumpers cars.
Yeah.
One of them is actually for free.
Yep.
Because we didn't know that you actually require.
You can't use the phone to tap. You have to use the card.
So with the bumper cars, actually with any of the rides, the concept is you get a prepaid on your phone.
Yep.
And then from your phone, you still have to get a card, a physical card.
Yeah, I don't get it.
By the time you get there, I thought you could just grab the credit from your phone.
Yes.
But that's not the case. You because we were lining up for a long time on our first ride, because I didn't know that you have to get this other extra card. The gentleman was very kind to us and let us actually go in for free, because we did wait for quite a long time. But he also explained you need to change that phone credit into a physical card.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised that he's willing to do that. So while the kids was enjoying themselves, you went to get a card.
Yeah.
So I was, over the moon that he actually did that for us.
Yeah. After the
there?
ride,
There's
so 5 bumper car, and then 1 for free, and then 2 for the kid, our son only, and then we had like an adult size of bumper car.
So
I was with the daughter and you were with the son.
Yep.
So that one costs a bit more, 6 anyway. And then we did a press game, like a TV.
Like a video game where about 10 different players playing. And the idea is to stack up 1 block on top of each other, and the block is getting smaller and smaller as you go.
Yeah.
That cost about $24 for
both of them. Just 2 seconds. Eliminated. Oh, there you go. That's how you burn money. And then the duck.
The duck game, yep. So
and the $24.
Yeah, the concept of the duck is then grab as many ducks as you can. They tally up the numbers, and then from the numbers, if you get a higher number, then that would mean you get a bigger prize. But our kids got lower numbers, so they get a very small prize.
Yep,
they still
so
got a prize.
And then the last one was the fun house, $6 each. So I think it's okay. That one is fun.
The fun house, it looks fun because they did enjoy it with a smile at the end of it.
Yeah. They talked about that. This and the Dodge car. I think for the age, they're only 5 and 6, different. And then we tried to line up. Our daughter saw the haunted house and she said she want to go. Okay, let's try. And then halfway through, with 100 people lining up, halfway, and she said, "No, I don't want to go." Why didn't you want to go? And she said, "Because someone's holding a knife trying to scare you." You didn't know?
And you get that pretty much run out pretty quickly after that. So they have seen a few of the rides beforehand on a few.
YouTube.
Yeah, and we show them on our TV. I guess this is what you expected to see.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning, I think when they saw it, they got so excited. I want to ride about 5 or 6 of them. But by the time we get there, they only go in a bumper car.
Yeah.
The other one would be the carousel.
Oh yeah, carousel. Only our daughter went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a trade. Our daughter go on the carousel, but our son loves to drive the bumper cars.
Yeah. So all up for the ride for them and us. It was $85.
$85. So.
85.
And I don't know, what's that? 5 bumper cars, 2. I guess that's 5, and then the pressing game, and then the duck game, and then the fun house. $85.
And carousel. Yep.
Oh yeah, and carousel.
Yeah.
The next one would also, after the bumper cars, we actually went to show bags.
Fun bit, because our daughter keep asking, can we go show bag? Can we go show bag? When she wearing it, can I buy my bag?
Before we went to, I guess, to the Easter show, we showed them what a show bag looked like and how much is the cost, what does it consist of. That way they're not going to be overwhelmed by the time
They're
they
not
get there.
going there and choose this and that and everything. And it's just way too big. We can't go all
single
store.
show bag.
Yes, we can't go all the store and check it out. Too many people as well. So they have in mind, except our son, he didn't want to spend any money as per usual. So he didn't have a plan of buying show bag. So she had a plan to buy 2 show bags.
Yep.
Anyway, she bought two of them, and each of them is $30. And then she bought a chocolate bag. So she spent $65 on her show bag.
Now, our son, on the other hand, wasn't expecting to spend any because he looked at every single show bag. We went through every single pages on what is actually selling. By the time we get there, expectation change.
Yep. So he bought 1 show bag for $30.
Another one.
And
nice
is a
stuffed
soft
doll.
soft toy, $15. And then 2 of the lolly bag is $10.
That's it. So I think that's about it.
$55 for him.
Yeah. So we covered the entry, we covered the lunch, we covered, what else is that? The rides,
Show
the
bags.
show bags.
I think that's it.
Yeah, the total account for the whole entire lot comes down to
$540. Ka-ching.
ka-ching. So now we did use our
Discover and Parent voucher.
Okay.
In New South Wales, Australia. I'm not sure other state or other country. It was just the New South Wales government trying to give us voucher to go out and spend. So I use 75 of those voucher, which means it's free from the ride only. So we spend $10 on the ride from our pocket. But after the vouchers, so we have spent from our pocket is $465.
Now, mind you though, the transportation is actually free at the current stage where
No, the show ticket cover it anyway.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, if you go in
go,
public transportation.
Gotcha. I think that's about it.
Yes.
So that's how much we spent, $465. So expectation if you have a family of 4, if you are going to rides and if you're going to buy show bags.
Or amusement park.
Yeah.
It is the biggest expenditure we've ever had for a single day as a family in Australia.
Yeah.
Well, overseas is different because we go out and spend, but we rarely spend that much in Australia.
And this is us actually being tame.
Yes,
as in, the
because
kids are...
you want to spend money, you wanted to, but then because there are so many lines, you can't be bothered and you can't go to each stores.
You're bound to be overwhelmed with the crowd. You just want to get it over and done with.
Yep.
It was information overload for
I
us.
know, for you, the kids want to last till firework, and you are like 3 o'clock. Let's go.
I wasn't expecting that the kids can last up to that long.
If you cannot last till the end of the firework, don't be bothered. That's how I see it. You pay $120 just to entry. Are you going to pay for just to go to the ride, pay extra on the ride? You have to see the show, see what the farmers and everyone is giving in there, because they spend so much time to organize it and put up on the show. So for us, a suggestion or next time, if we ever go, is there a next time? I think so.
I think there will be a next time, but this time around, I'm sort of like have like a mind,
a clearer idea what to do.
Correct.
Because we didn't know what to do.
Correct.
So what we'll do is the nighttime, we will just go for the nighttime entry only after 4 o'clock. It's slightly cheaper, but it's only because our kid, they're still a bit young.
Yeah.
And the daytime was just way too hot.
Yeah, it wasn't hot, but it's still, I can see like our kids a bit red.
Yes, because the first thing we went to the little farm is too hot for them.
Yeah.
Nighttime and
like afternoon session. That way.
Yeah, 4 o'clock
From
entry.
4 o'clock entry, yeah.
Because the $120 is worth for the last 2 hours performance.
Correct, yeah. So because I think from 6 o'clock onwards or so, we pretty much just chill,
Just
sit down in the main arena,
Yep.
and there's a lot of show happening
Yep.
Between 6 till firework time,
Yep.
and it's just constantly one show after another.
Yeah.
So and our kids enjoying that. Yeah, that's what we would have done.
Because during daytime, pretty much what we did was lying up.
Yeah, and then in the evening session, there's a lot of shade. It's not too hot. You know, you bring your jumper and you can just sit there all day.
Yep.
So
night ticket and also bring some food. We think, okay, it's the show. We have to enjoy the food there.
Yeah,
did not expect the line is so long.
So yeah, the food, snack, and drinks.
Bring some.
I would probably bring like a shopping trolley, but not like a giant trolley.
I wouldn't bring it. I saw parents bring all these trolleys. It's just hard to push, maneuver around.
Yeah.
In a crowd.
That's true.
Nah,
That's
I
true.
won't. Yep.
Have some sort of game plan for the family, like as in, okay, now I kind of know where everything is. I forgot what it looks like because I haven't been there for like 10 plus years.
And there were just way too many people.
Yeah, and then there's a game plan, I guess, that way you don't go forward, backward. So that way you just go one area, going in a circle instead of zigzagging move.
Yep.
So,
one more, don't go during long weekend. If you can, maybe just go on last day or second last day on the nighttime.
yeah,
That's what we will do maybe next time.
yeah, and that way majority of the show bags is going to be at a discount, not a lot of people. On the long weekend or on the weekend there's still a lot of people as well. If you have children, take them, I guess, if they are, I guess, over 6 years old.
They can walk.
Yeah.
When they can walk. Our kid did not ask us to carry them. Our daughter just too tired at the end. She napped a bit on the train on the way home, but we wake her up. She did not get cranky.
I was amazed.
She knows that, okay, I asked for it, I can do it, and she's quite tough.
So as a whole as well, financial aspect of it, have a budget in plan.
Yeah, we did not expect that $500 gone. I always just thinking, like $100 ticket or maybe $100 on food, and they spend the show bags.
Yeah.
But it's just, wow.
So for our kids, after doing this, we asked them the next following day, would you want to go again? Yes, they do want to go again, and they have that as their main goal.
Yes.
To save up, you know, that we spent about $500, let's say. That's $125 per person. So they know how much it costs. They know how much fun they can get throughout their day.
Yep.
And they're saving up for it. So I have a game plan of that.
Yep.
So anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on
our experience on going Easter show with a family of 4.
Hope this video helped you in any way possible. If it does, do subscribe, thumbs up. That'd be muchly appreciated.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.